We strayed from the route marked on our map, driven further afield by painted men with savage intent. Tonight, for reasons I cannot fathom, we have been granted a brief reprieve. Our hunters halted at the edge of this marsh, unwilling to pursue. They watched from the trees as we threaded the narrow band of solid ground between desert and swamp. I know not what they fear, but we must brave the unknown if we are to reach the encampment at the ziggurat. Through my spyglass, I see nothing ahead. The waters lie still, and the muddy banks between seem clear. Yet my nerves burn with the unmistakable sense of being watched. There is no one, no thing, but this silence feels alive. We have no choice but to run for it.
Back to walking, I suppose.
Undead wretch! Need a sec.
Enough. Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Quickly. Exile is close. Be careful. The Val heavily relied on the use of corruption. Their lands may still be dangerous. How can I...
Young one. What?
Welcome. So, our city, let us see if this... So, our city, let us see if... Jaman, do not fight to the last.
Need something? If you are trapped the trade, I will tell you her story. My wares are renowned. I shall put this to use. I shall put this to use. Sands guides you.
Sec. Joke on this! Need a sec. Need more time! Horrid insect! All in a day's work. Not yet. Not yet! Shocked! Not yet! Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Quickly.
Care for a story? I will tell your tale.
Bloody beautiful.
Armor pierce high on explosive. Storm blast bolts stick into the ground. They can be detonated to create lightning explosions. Use a detonate. Oil grenades cover everything in flammable oil, slowing enemies and reducing their fire resistance. Artillery ballista is an emplacement that launches long-range heavy bolts at your enemies. It won't fire if its target is too close. Artillery ballista is an emplacement that launches long-range heavy bolts at your enemies. It won't fire if its target is too close. Artillery ballista is an emplacement that launches long-range heavy bolts at your enemies. It won't fire if its target is too close. Artillery ballista is an emplacement that launches long-range heavy bolts at your enemies. It won't fire if its target is too close. Artillery ballista is an emplacement that launches long-range heavy bolts at your enemies. It won't fire if its target is too close. Artillery ballista is an emplacement that launches long-range heavy bolts at your enemies. It won't fire if its target is too close. Oil grenades. Armor on. Oil grenades cover everything in flammable. Armor on. Oil grenades cover everything in flammable. Voltaic grenade lets out an electric glare on hit. Armor on. Voltaic grenade lets out an.
Not yet. Fire in the hole! Not yet. Need a sec. Killing time. Need a sec. Well, that's one down. Need a sec. It's more time. Not today. Not yet! Me pockets are full.
Young one.
What have you learned?
Hello. Do not wander.
to the grave! Idiot! Not yet! Need a sec. Not yet. No room.
What have you learned?
Speak up. Do not wander.
What kind of stunt was that, traversing the marsh? You have to be smarter if you're to survive. As quartermaster, I'll do my best to keep you alive. I can buy what equipment you find, or sell you what others have unearthed before we ship it back to Kingsmarch. If you disappear in the jungle, I'll also be the one to note your death in our logs. You're welcome.
Hello there. I'm Alva Valai. Sorry about Oswald. He can be a bit, rough with the newcomers. But he's really not a bad sort. In any case, we can always use another pair of hands around here. Welcome. So you're looking for a device the Vaal intended to use against the Cataclysm? Ah, so that's why you came here. Well, you're on the right trail. The ziggurat on which we stand was rumored to contain a device to save their people. If you want to explore it, you'll have to find a way to drain the city first. It's hard to guess what the device inside the temple might be. I do know that it was commissioned by Queen Etziri's thaumaturge, Doriani himself. The project was given all the resources it needed, and the work was kept secret, even from Etziri. As best I could translate, they claimed using it might mean abandoning all they had built. They seemed to view it as a last resort, a way to save their legacy if all else failed. It's not often I detect fear in Vaal writings, but they definitely hoped they would never have to use it. By their final days, the Vaal were a deeply tiered empire based on brutal competition. Those at the top vied with each other through any means necessary, and Doriani was the foremost among these ambitious and immoral men. He was second only to Queen Etziri herself. Exile was the seat of his power, and ancient writings claim he undertook a vast array of strange projects and sordid experiments here. Some glyphs I have seen are too stomach-churning to discuss. How do I even begin to describe the last Queen of the Vaal? She left a tremendous mark on history. She was intelligent, incapable enough to rule unquestioned over a bloodthirsty empire of volatile nobles, and the people adored her and feared her in equal measure. Vaal writings speak of her as the most beautiful woman in the era, but also the most dangerous. She sought eternal life, and she was willing to sacrifice anything to achieve it. The ruins around you are the result of those ambitions. Sometimes while I'm looting a temple, I remember that everything we find once belonged to a living, breathing person that probably died horribly. That sort of takes the fun out of it, doesn't it? I've heard of the beast. Everyone has. If someone is truly trying to raise another, then they must be the grandest of fools. These very ruins around us are the result of an attempt to control such a thing. This is the only way it can end. Oswald's a grim sort, isn't he? He's always injury this, death that. Personally, I've never been hurt while treasure hunting. I actually find it rather easy. He always makes sure we have the proper supplies and checks his list for everything 4 or 5 times before we make a move. He also invented what I call the Oswald technique. On the rare occasions he personally goes out with us, he throws a rock at absolutely everything before touching it. Every flagstone, every pillar, every statue. You'd be positively amazed at the elaborate traps he sets off, even in places I've walked through already. That hooded fellow over there, he's a friend of yours, I take it? Seems to be one of few words. Oh well, I'm not one to judge the company you choose to keep. Oswald's gonna lose his wits if any more of you show up, though. Something tells me you're the exploring type. We've got that in common. But some places even I steer clear of. I rather enjoy being alive, you see. Still, if you're feeling adventurous, there's fortunes to be made out there in the wilds. I'm especially interested in all things related to the Val. For academic reasons, of course. But a bit of treasure never goes amiss.
That's quite pretty.
Until next time.
She's awfully upbeat.
You're the one who waded through the undead in the marsh, eh? Truly you need a guide. Luck's on your side today, friend. I am such a guide. Maybe I can help you survive. Not all tribes in this region are so friendly. You would be wise to listen to me on the dangers of the jungle. Yes, you are lucky indeed. Apus is my grandson. Can you believe that? A young spry thing like me. A grandmother. Don't be answering that. Apus inherited my son's rowdy spirit. Maybe it's a family curse. We have always been the type to do what we shouldn't, like helping outsiders such as yourself. One day, he'll be a great man, just like his father. Until then, I try to keep him safe.
I'll take any help I can get.
Somewhere in this region there were sophisticated canals and waterways. We might be able to use them to drain this lake. We must hope that the mechanisms are still functioning, despite their age. It is the only way to reverse the drowning of this once thriving city. The first step in our search for the secret knowledge of the Val. It is strange to return to this place of my divine youth and see it so aged and forgotten. When I was here, the Val were the height of civilization, and the future was bright. They had their problems like any other people, but I thought I could free them from the moral hazards of divinity by removing gods from the equation. While we are here, I would like to discover whether this ruination is my fault, or whether something else happened to them. Thank you.
Don't think that'll go down well here.